Spider-Man 4, huh? So this past weekend was a major event in Las Vegas about upcoming films, distribution, and this is more of a trade show to secure deals, partnerships, merchandise. I know a number of people in different groups that I just kind of go around with that were there. Some were there for like what's happening with Hasbro, others for Mattel, others for just see what Disney's doing. So it's now been collaborated by multiple people. They did in fact show Boomerang, Tombstone, and the Scorpion for Spider-Man 4.
Finally.
That much has been confirmed. So it
Scorpion cool, the other two.
Yeah. Well, Hammer could be cool, and Boomerang. It depends on like.
I say if Boomerang's his roommate, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's the angle I
Yeah.
was thinking about with like superior foes of Spider-Man. Have that Boomerang be that that roommate type of guy.
Yeah, like my guess is Boomerang is either his roommate and or the jobber villain at the beginning of the film, the one he takes care of in the first action sequence, first 15 minutes. Tombstone will directly reference that he's been hired by Wilson Fisk to go after Spider-Man, since they can't show Fisk. But
I thought they could show Fisk because Sony has the rights.
But only if Sony allows it.
Yes.
But D'Onofrio said they won't, so...
Lame.
So Tombstone can be like, I'm working for the big guy, the kingpin and that. And then
I'm working for the mayor.
All they had permission to was show the shadow on the wall.
Yeah.
Right. Mention him being like,
it's just the painting in the background. He's like, I work for him. No.
Yeah. I work for the guy who's currently going through a lot of stuff. And then you're jumping on.
He got us through the night together. We survived the night.
They're gonna do the Netflix thing, so on those.
Yeah. When he was a boy, he got us.
When he was a boy, he learned from the city.
For Scorpion, I wonder if they're actually gonna go with like the original, where he's just a guy in like a powered up suit, depending on who helps create him, or if they're gonna go with like I think it was the Miles. I think it was the Miles version of Scorpion, because there was a second Scorpion, and he was just a gangster with like a wrecking.
Yeah, he had the wrecking ball with the hook, didn't he? Yeah. I kind of want, because it was Jameson originally, wasn't it? Didn't he?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was really.
I kind of want him to be the one that gets Scorpion going.
I was gonna say, spoiler alert: Jameson is gonna go ultra Alex Jones right wing, and he's gonna be like, "I got the serum. Who wants it? Gargan, here you go." And he's gonna become enhanced. He's gonna be like, "We got a suit for you as well. It's the Scorpion suit because you're a leader of the Scorpion gang. Here you go." Like,
he gives him the Oz Empic.
Yeah, it's like you can't take it off either.
That one's bad.
He's like, you joking that last part, right? Right? Yeah, sure.
Of course. Yeah. I think. Look, in regards to these villains, this is what makes me excited for this. The fact that these villains are not connected to the multiverse, which means we're getting hopefully a full-on street-level film till maybe the ending, which will lead into the multiverse.
I guarantee you, because it's Tombstone, right?
Yeah.
I guarantee Tombstone's the multiversal kingpin. Guarantee it.
I mean,
probably.
If he is, you could see other versions of like Boomerang and Scorpion and some other villains with
there'll be P&Gs in the cloud again.
Yeah, even cameos in the cloud.
Maybe this time we can get gifts. Who knows?
Marvel does have a little bit more money and time with this one, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, they're gonna have to with was it the new deal that they did with all the FX crew that wanted all that.
It's true, they're in-house one, yeah.
Yeah.
True. That is honestly
right. Lead time, so you can't do it in 3 months.
Yeah, and it's like looking at this lineup of villains. It just makes me hopeful we're really getting something completely different, and something a little bit more unique in what Marvel Studios wants. And it makes me think that now with the final topic we're going to talk about delays and stuff, I don't know why I'm feeling like they're going to release a Spider-Man film before Doomsday and then one after in between the two, and that's going to be a multiverse one. I feel like we could get a Brand New Day Part 1, Part 2.
Possibly.
Like all these production delays and what's going on, and especially Marvel, especially Sony on this point, like how they're lining things up. And I mean, I don't know, it just seems convenient.
I mean, if they do, like, it would you want it like leading into something of like something for like Mr. Negative to be a part of like the second part of the movie, or if there is a part 2 to Brand New Day, would you
just watch? Mr. Negative is going to be changed into, he's like tapping into the negative version of himself in the multiverse, and that's how they're going to do it. He can pull out negative versions of characters through the multiverse, and he'll pull out like 2 evil Spider-Man who are
that would be
Toby.
that'd be really interesting compared to what he does is just give people bad thoughts, and now they're
exactly
bad.
Like
that sounds like something for the game. I'll be honest. That sounds like a very video game.
Insomniac, Spider-Man 3, here we go.
I mean, because like when people ask about that, I always have to say it's kind of like him like erasing your thought process and letting all the negative thoughts come out, so that's why you're bad, even though it technically doesn't really make sense. So pulling out negative versions from the multiverse of you, that's a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
So does that mean you'll get a black Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire? Because isn't the negative side of Mr. Negative black?
More shadow. Yeah.
So when I say black, I meant obviously the shadow.
I was gonna say, so we're gonna see
black face,
because that's why I thought you were going. I was like, more shadowy.
Tom Holland Spider-Man on the news. J. Jonah Jameson, he's beating up minorities.
I told you he was a menace. He's black.
I told you he was a menace. He's racist.
God damn.
And that's something you would go for too.
That's going to be Ricardo's cameo from his apartment. Just Ricardo point out the window. Yo, he racist.
If they do that, can we call Maguire and Garfield Ben Reilly and Kane? Who's the other clone?
Yeah, Kane. Yeah.
No, those are the main two. There's also Spider's side, but
there's Ben Reilly. There's Kane. There's
that one,
Spider side. I don't remember their names.
No, those are the only main two. But there's that Spider side, but it's more of the weird clone. Looks like Spider, like really badly action figure that has like a buff 90s dude. So it's just mostly Ben Reilly and those two primarily.
Yeah, the ones that people care about because they've gotten time. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm waiting for this movie to get delayed. Since yesterday when they announced Secret Wars and Doomsday, I'm like, this is getting pushed back.
Yeah. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.